Cannes, the world-renowned city on the French Riviera, famous for its glamorous film festival and stunning coastline, is making a bold move to address the growing problem of overtourism. Beginning January 2026, the city will prohibit large cruise ships carrying more than 1,000 passengers from docking at its ports. This significant step aims to protect the fragile coastline, reduce pollution, and manage the ever-increasing flow of tourists more sustainably. The decision marks a turning point not only for Cannes but also for popular European destinations grappling with the challenges posed by mass tourism. For years, Cannes has welcomed millions of visitors annually, many arriving aboard massive cruise liners. While these ships bring economic benefits and international attention, their sheer size and passenger volumes have overwhelmed the city's infrastructure and environment. Crowded streets, strain on local services, and visible damage to the natural coastline have sparked growing concern among residents and officials alike. In response, the local government has decided to limit cruise ship sizes and impose daily passenger caps to better regulate tourism and safeguard the city's unique charm. The mayor of Cannes, David Lisnard, has emphasized that this policy is not intended to stop cruise tourism altogether but to organize it more responsibly. He acknowledges the importance of tourism for the local economy, but highlights the need for balance. With ships carrying thousands of passengers arriving daily, the city's iconic harbor and surrounding areas have become congested, diminishing the visitor experience and impacting residents' quality of life. By restricting ships to those with fewer than 1,000 passengers and limiting daily disembarkations to 6,000 tourists, Cannes hopes to ease overcrowding and promote a more eco-friendly approach to travel. This move aligns with a broader trend across Europe, where cities like Venice, Amsterdam, and Barcelona have already introduced restrictions on large cruise ships to protect their historic sites and reduce pollution. Overtourism has become a pressing issue for many cultural and coastal hotspots, with some destinations struggling to cope with the environmental and social impacts of millions of visitors each year. Cannes' new regulations demonstrate a growing awareness among policymakers that sustainable tourism practices are essential to preserving these iconic places for future generations. The environmental benefits of the ban are expected to be substantial. Large cruise ships contribute significantly to air and water pollution, emitting harmful gases and discharging waste that can damage marine ecosystems. By limiting the size and number of ships docking, Cannes aims to reduce its ecological footprint and protect the biodiversity of its coastline. Cleaner air and less crowded public spaces will also improve the overall experience for tourists and locals alike, offering a more serene and picturesque environment. However, the announcement has not come without controversy. Cruise operators and some tourism industry representatives have expressed concern that these restrictions could negatively impact revenue and limit travel options. Two large cruise ships, each carrying over 7,000 passengers and scheduled to dock in Cannes this summer, were directly affected by the new rules. Some tourists may be disappointed by the changes, but city officials maintain that these measures are crucial for the long-term health and sustainability of Cannes as a top tourist destination. The decision also reflects a shift in the global conversation about how tourism should be managed in the post-pandemic era. As travel rebounds and numbers increase, many cities are rethinking their strategies to avoid the pitfalls of uncontrolled tourism growth. Cannes is positioning itself at the forefront of this movement, prioritizing environmental stewardship and community well-being while still welcoming visitors who respect the city's limits. Tourism experts have praised Cannes for taking a proactive stance. They argue that without such regulations, overtourism can lead to irreversible damage to cultural heritage and natural environments. The balance between economic benefits and environmental responsibility is delicate but necessary. By imposing these new guidelines, Cannes sends a strong message that the future of travel must be sustainable and considerate of the places people visit. For tourists planning trips to the French Riviera, these changes mean a shift in how they experience Cannes. Smaller cruise ships may offer a more intimate and relaxed journey, and the reduced crowds onshore will allow visitors to better appreciate the city's beauty, history, and culture. It may also encourage travelers to explore other nearby destinations or engage in activities that are more environmentally friendly. In conclusion, Cannes' decision to ban large cruise ships and cap daily passenger numbers represents a significant and necessary step towards sustainable tourism. This policy not only protects the natural coastline and reduces pollution, but also enhances the quality of life for residents and the visitor experience. As more cities worldwide face similar challenges, Cannes sets an important example of how thoughtful regulations can preserve the allure of beloved destinations while embracing the future of responsible travel.